So the PlayStation Showcase is upon us, and I am hyped because I am a PlayStation guy, and I'm a big fan of all their games. And here's the predictions of what I think is going to happen. Obviously, I think the showcase is either going to open up with one of these two, which is either The Last of Us Factions or Spider-Man 2. And also announcing that Spider-Man 2 will come out sometime in fall, probably October, probably towards the end of October. And of course, The Last of Us Factions is going to be there. And I have high expectations for The Last of Us Factions, let me tell you that. Keep in mind, they're also going to be announcing VR games in this thing, which I hate VR, and it's a waste of time in my opinion for PlayStation, but some people like it. More than likely, a Super Hot game is going to be there for VR, the game Super Hot. And also probably the Half-Life VR game that they made is more than likely going to be announced for the PSVR. Those are probably the only two games that I expect from VR, because that's not PlayStation knows that we don't like it when they talk about VR, or I should say the majority of people don't like it. Also expect a Death Stranding trailer, more than likely going to be the weirdest trailer that Kojima has ever released, and I expect that to be weird as hell. Guarantee you that will be there. Final Fantasy 16 more than likely will be there. A lot of people are saying Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth is also going to be announced, but it's kind of like the same people who say that Wolverine is going to be there. Wolverine is made by the same people who are making Spider-Man 2, so they wouldn't want to show another Wolverine trailer that they don't even have gameplay for. Same thing with Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth and Final Fantasy 16. I expect Final Fantasy 16 to be there because that is more than likely going to be a game that comes out before Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth or around the same time. I don't expect it to come out within the same year as each other. So don't expect that to be announced until Final Fantasy 16 comes out. And also expect your PlayStation indies, because PlayStation is going all in with indies, and there's going to be at least one indie game that we're like, that looks pretty good. And probably a third-party game like Mortal Kombat, more than likely you'll have an announcement there. And then last but not least, the game that I've been waiting for, Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake announcement at the very end of this showcase. I'm telling you right now, I am gonna lose my shit when that happens. Tell me who you think will be there. Make sure you follow and and comment. Bye.